Hello, my name is Dr. Jeremy Bennett, and I'm the Director of MBA programs here at the Citadel's Baker School of Business. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to discuss our MBA program with you during this online open house. I'd like to start off by saying that the Citadel's MBA is a best online program ranked by U.S. News & World Report. This is a select group of MBA programs that have qualified based on a number of criteria. We are also a best of part-time MBA program. That means both of our MBA programs have separately been ranked as best of programs by U.S. News & World Report. I'm going to now let Dave, a MBA graduate, show his presentation on him.
When we
getting
moved
his
down
MBA
here,
program.
we didn't know what we were going to do. We had one small child, another on the way. We decided to start a business, and I decided to start attending the Citadel MBA program. I'm Dave Pulowski, and I own a small business with my family in Charleston. Method Ride is an indoor cycle and fitness studio. Really, we had the idea. We knew what we wanted things to look like in our head, but the Citadel MBA program absolutely provided the technical part of that. The biggest challenge we faced starting the business was having the confidence to go through really our first year of operations. There were a couple moments that we thought maybe we should throw in the towel, but every time that we did something like that, we went back to the drawing board and we would pivot. We'd try things that we didn't think would work or didn't know we were going to work. My greatest takeaway from the MBA program was the sense of confidence that it instilled in us in order to go our own way and create our own business. My favorite thing about Method Ride is going to a place where everything's positive. Being inside the studio and seeing people work through their own issues physically, mentally, coming out of the studio and really leaving it all on the bike, but still being invigorated from such a heavy workout. My proudest moment is definitely watching my two daughters be born and grow up. Being a father has changed everything. My will to succeed isn't just for me anymore. It's to provide for a future for other people. After finishing the MBA Citadel program and taking on all these challenges, starting a business, having a family, it's been really motivating, but also it's really been an inspiration and a confidence builder moving forward that really anything that we want to try and take on as a challenge, either business-wise or personally, is achievable.
So Dave just told you some of the benefits after you receive the degree. Now I'm going to tell you what happens once you're accepted to the degree. Upon being accepted, you'll be getting your congratulations email, and then you'll be setting up an appointment with our advisor. During the advisor's appointment, you'll be looking at this advising worksheet. This is a listing of all of our courses. Something unique about the Citadel's MBA is we do not change the number of hours required for non-business majors from undergrad. Every person starts with BADM 702 and 703 MBA Essentials 1 and MBA Essentials 2. These are leveling courses that get you ready, regardless of undergraduate major, to complete your core courses and your capstone course. There's also 2 elective courses that can be taken as business courses or can be taken outside if you decide to earn an additional graduate certificate or you're earning another degree. A unique thing about the Citadel's MBA program is that we start classes every 8 to 9 weeks. Every course is 8 weeks long. So we have starts 6 times a year. If you do 1 start per term or 2 starts per semester, you'll graduate in exactly 2 years. We do have students that graduate in as quickly as 1 year by taking 2 starts per term, or take longer depending on life circumstances. We are built to be flexible, and while on the first day we'll create a plan, we can change that as life circumstances come up, which has definitely been a case during this past year. Another benefit to our program is the networking aspect. When you join us, you'll be joining 2,000 Citadel MBA alumni and also over 400 current students. Our program is growing, and every year we are graduating more students and having more students join us, which is just making this networking opportunity even better. Upon acceptance, you'll be sent an invitation to join our private LinkedIn group, where you'll be able to discuss your program, your jobs that you may need to fill at your company, and see other jobs that need to be filled at other MBA alumni's companies. Outside of the social networking, we also offer multiple networking opportunities throughout the year. These are headlined by our two main fall and spring events, but we also do smaller networking events every couple months. I'm going to start off by showing you our largest event, which is our MBA Oyster Roast, which we traditionally do in the spring. This was canceled during 2020, but this is an example of our 2019 Oyster Roast.
What if I live down by the water? I was judged by the things I bought her. All those lines I drew in the sea. All the possessions I hold in my hand. You gotta get lost if you want to be found. Pick your feet up off the ground. All those things in life go round and round. You gotta get lost if you want to be found.
Our events are not limited to our face-to-face students. We have many online students who travel in. We had one travel in from as far as Maine last year to attend these events. Lots of times they make it a vacation with their family. If you're as close as Columbia, you may just make it a day drive. But these are definitely not limited. We do not differentiate on our networking between our face-to-face and online students. And in your online classes, you'll be taking them with face-to-face students who have decided to take a couple classes online while they move through. This is an example of another networking event that we did. As you can see, we not only push amazing academics, but we really try to get you to network with other people to assist you in your career path. Here are some key points I'd like for you to take away from this presentation. We're a U.S. News & World Report Best of online MBA program. We're also a U.S. News & World Report Best of part-time MBA program. Our program will take you 36 credit hours with no extra hours for non-business majors. Our tuition is approximately $25,000, and we have courses starting 6 times a year. A majority of our graduates complete in 2 years, but we have the flexibility to move that to a year, all the way up to 6 years if needed. We work with your schedule, which has a tendency to change every now and then. Here's a recent post from Alexis Scott, who just graduated, and I wanted to emphasize the fact that she said it was difficult, but it was worth it. That is true. If you make it through the MBA program, you have accomplished something, but it is worth it, and it will help you in other avenues of your life and your career. I'd like to thank you for seeing my part of the presentation, and I'm very excited about your interest in the MBA program. You can look me up at Jeremy Bennett on the Citadel's website. If you send me an email, we can set up a time to talk as early as tomorrow. Thank you for your interest, and I welcome any questions.